Okay, well, everybody knows that I live in the state of Maryland, and everybody knows Maryland's a commie state that hates guns. And just for a side note, if you want to do some research, look into your local jurisdiction and all the people who are arrested for gun crimes and check their charges. I know in Maryland and a lot of other places, a lot of the first charges that get dropped are the gun-related charges. That's what also brings me to this video here. The Bruen case, which everybody's familiar with, has made it a lot easier for people to get carry permits, and then here in Maryland it made it a lot easier. Maryland was very restrictive to get a carry permit. You had to beg the government for one and give the government a reason which they had to find good enough for you to carry a firearm with you. Wes Moore decided his counterpunch to the Bruen case would be to increase the size of prohibited places where you can carry firearms, so they added a whole bunch of different places that even with a carry permit you can't carry your firearm. Well, the last Maryland legislative session, we had Senate Bill 744, the Violent Firearms Offenders Act, voted down. I'll leave a link to this if you're interested in going to read it, or you can just type in Maryland Senate Bill 744. And the long and the short of it is, if you committed a crime with a firearm, it was a misdemeanor, and they wanted to bump it up to a felony, and Maryland voted it down. Then we have this one, HB 736. This, in a nutshell, is the Repeat Offenders Act, and they voted it down. So you can repeat offend, and there's basically no worries here in the state of Maryland. But if you're a legal gun owner and you happen to go into the post office and forget to take your firearm off, then you'll probably go to prison for the rest of your life. Then this one's Senate Bill 564. I'll leave a link to this one as well, or you can just type in Maryland Senate Bill 564, and it's the theft of a handgun. They wanted to bump it up and make a theft of a handgun a felony, and it was voted down. So you could be legally in possession of a firearm, legally in possession of a carried firearm, as in you're carrying a firearm in public on your body concealed, and you're gonna go into a school by accident without taking off, or go into a hospital and not take it off, whatever it might be, that you forget to take it off, or you're in a rush and you don't take it off and you get caught, you're gonna get nabbed. But if somebody breaks into your house and steals your gun, then that's not gonna be a felony. So there you go.